tomorrow in L.A. B96 weather, partly sunny and drier today. Good chance of rain this evening and a high around 77. Tonight, fair with a low around 50. Now, the humidity 78%. It's 64 degrees at O'Hare, 67 at the lake. I'm Karen Hand on WBBM-FM.
With Ed Volkman along with Mike Elston, and it's time for graduation all around. Some people have already, some people are about to, and out there in California, I guess it is.
Yeah, I got a kind of a graduation announcement here, Ed.
It's from the Betty Ford Center.
The Betty Ford Clinic is having its annual commencement this Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Valedictorian Chevy Chase will give a speech entitled, I'm Chevy Chase and you're not, therefore I am.
What?
I'm not sure what that means, but it'll be quite a sight seeing all the graduates in there. Well, I guess they don't wear caps and gowns, probably bathrobes and ice packs.
I think so.
There will, of course, be a prom, and, of course, Jim and Tammy Baker are this year's king and queen.
Oh, boy.
And the theme of the prom this year, makeup and forgiveness.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There it is. The Betty Ford honor roll and
graduation announcement.
How do you graduate with honors?
I don't know.
I think just getting out, probably.
Probably.
Congratulations to all the grads of 87.
It's 7:30 at B96. Same old love, 365 days. There's Anita Baker on B96. It's 7:34. We're at Wednesday, the point of no return. Now we're heading toward that weekend.
Yeah, last we heard it was 63 at O'Hare, 67 at the lake, but Harry Volkman's going to update all that stuff in just a minute.
Here's Expose on B96. You like the way I did that? B96.
You had rhythm there.
Yeah, I did.
I liked it.
Not bad. Point of no return and expose with Ed Volkman along with Mike Elston. Yeah, time to call up Channel 2's Harry Volkman. Okay?
Ah, yes. Yeah, time to call Daddy and get today's weather.
Yeah. And congratulate him on those Channel 2 news ratings, too.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, so...
Hey, good morning, Sonny and Mike.
Good morning.
Sonny and Mike.
Here he is, the best weatherman either side of a line, Channel 2's Harry Volkman.
Yeah.
How many miles?
Just from here to eternity. It's an endless line here.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's great news, but, finally we can begin to get some comfortable air around here instead of going from the sweltering humid air of the outside into freezing restaurants and offices.
Right.
Which is about giving me pneumonia lately.
Yeah.
We've got some comfortable air around here. The sun has come out brightly this morning. Humidity's going down. It's going to be a pretty fine Wednesday, but we do have a slight chance of a shower later on today as a second cold front moves through. We had one go through last night, and of course you know what happened with that thing. We had a deluge. Almost 3 inches fell on the Glenview Naval Air Station yesterday afternoon. I came home expecting to find a flooded basement, but fortunately there was no such thing. Anyway, we'll be up to about 77 today, and we'll drop on down to about 50 tonight, and tomorrow the high will be only about 70 degrees, and it looks really nice. Up through the weekend, we'll gradually warm up again, and we'll probably be back in the 80s again by Sunday. But meantime, it looks really fine now. The wind will be picking up. It's now west at 5 miles an hour. It'll go west to northwest about 10 to 18 later on this morning and this afternoon, picking up some waves on the lake and diminishing again tonight. So that's 77 today, 50 tonight, and about 70 tomorrow, and back into the 70s through Friday and Saturday and back to the 80s by Sunday. And we've got right now, let's see, 67 degrees along the lakefront. We're 64 at O'Hare, 66 at Midway, humidity 78. The wind is west at 5, but that will pick up, gentlemen.
All right. What, do you happen to have the water temperature handy? Or?
Gee, you know what happened? It had climbed to 57, then with all that warm wind that was skimming off the warm water, it dropped down to 51 yesterday.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that'll happen with a lot of west winds. It blows the warm water eastward over towards Michigan, and the cold water up wells on this shore.
Okay, well, keep us posted on that, too.
Okay.
I wanted to congratulate you on Channel 2 News being #1.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you guys on moving up in the ratings all the time, 2 in the morning.
Now, is it because you're on my show that our ratings go up, or because that we plug you that Channel 2's ratings are going up?
Well, I know that you're going up, and I'm very aware of that, and I want the people to know that.
Oh, all right.
It's him.
That's Channel 2's Harry Volkman. We'll check traffic in a minute.
When my man left everything, so my car ran 3 weeks pay. But then he went and took all my RC cola, and to get more, I gotta go out. Cola, turning down Coke and Pepsi. Yeah, I've been right. And if I find another man while I'm out looking, then we'll have some RC Cola together tonight. Ooh, I got the blues going out of my way. RC Cola blues.
Hello, I'm Bob. And I'm Ray. We're here on behalf of Mentos, the candy that's both hard and chewy. That's right, Bob. But unfortunately, the advertising people have been unable to make up their minds about which aspect is more important. Oh? As a result, we're about to do 2 commercials in the time it usually takes to do just one. Okay, well, let's go. Mentos are the tasty, hard, soft candies that are also soft. Hard. That's because Mentos have a thin candy shell. Delicious, chewy center. And a delicious, chewy center. Thin candy shell. At the same time. Simultaneously. And Mentos come in 9 mouth-watering flavors, including strawberry, apple, and orange. Peppermint, spearmint, and cinnamon. So, this is Bob. Ray. And Ray. Bob. Saying, try delicious Mentos today. Those advertising people are really idiots. Oh, knuckleheads.
Mouth-watering Mentos with a thin candy shell surrounding a delicious, chewy center. Available at Walgreens, Aldi, and Osco stores.
Imagine windsurfing this summer off the shores of Lake Michigan. Well, here's your chance. Just enter the Sea and Ski and Pepsi Get Ready for Summer sweepstakes. To register, stop by any Chicagoland Sound Warehouse location by June 7th for your chance to sail into summer. Enter the Get Ready for Summer sweepstakes at any Sound Warehouse. Brought to you by Sea and Ski and Pepsi. No purchase necessary.
Kathy's always getting me in trouble. Let's go here. Talk to him. He's cute. Stay a little longer. That's why my father hates it when Kathy and I go out together. So to keep him from flipping out when it starts getting late, I phone home on a public phone. Hi, Daddy. Be a little late. I'm out with Kathy.
What did he say?
He said he's glad I called.
You sure it was your father?
When you're out, call in. If you're late, make it known. Use an Illinois Bell public phone.
When you're out, call in on an Illinois Bell public phone.
Correct. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
7:43 at B96.
On the Edens right now, it's 28 minutes. Lake Cook to Montrose Ed, 15 from Dempster to Kennedy, 40 minutes to here to downtown, 18 from the Junction, 15 in the Express, scattered delays in those express lanes. The Ike is now 42 minutes, Route 53 to the post office, half an hour from Manheim. Stevenson, 45 minutes, Tri-State to Lakeshore Drive, 35 from Harlem. You got to swallow sometime. The Ryan, 43 minutes, 95th into downtown. The northbound drive, otherwise you'll drown. The northbound drive, 15 minutes. The southbound drive, 10. Northbound Tri-State, 25 minutes, I-55 to I-90. The Northwest Tollway, 15 minutes, Route 53 to the Kennedy. The East-West Tollway, 27 minutes, Route 59 to the Ike. And that's it.
Okay. 7:44 at B96. Got my Newsweek yesterday with Jim and Tammy on the cover.
Oh, my God!
Yeah. Check out her eyes.
Yeah.
Check out all. Don't check her out.
In fact, after you pick up the Newsweek, you may have to wash your hands.
Got some quotable quotes from Newsweek. I'll run down in a minute. B96 at 7:47. Ed Volkman along with Mike Elston, and What's going on this morning, huh?
I don't know. I'm going to get ready for summer. I started to buy a Cubs hat yesterday, and then I was thinking, who wants one of these when you can get an Andre Dawson cap? Where do you get those anyway?
I don't know. If they don't make them yet, they ought to soon.
Yeah.
He's rocking them pretty steadily these days.
I looked at you stole my heart.
B96, that's the Whispers. And Rock Steady. 7:51. Ed Volkman with Mike Elston. Bubba Joe still around somewhere. Karen Hand also here. Did you take a sneak look at your Newsweek yesterday?
No, I didn't see Newsweek yesterday, and I'm real disappointed.
Oh, it's got Jim and Tammy on the
So
cover.
I hear.
Yeah, but it's also got some great quotes inside. One of which I mentioned earlier, Phil Collins saying, I want to lay back and have a year where people say, whatever happened to Phil Collins? And I say, Phil, go for it.
Yeah, start now.
That's right. Also, remember we mentioned a few days ago that a Nashville radio station had an interesting prize they were giving away. It was breast enlargements.
Yes.
Well,
One.
Well,